Welcome to RPG Capper, the channel where we cap RPGs of various design. Coming to you live from the Soul Dimension where the bottle caps live and the CO2 bubbles never stop rising. Today we are going to resume Final Fantasy II for the Super Nintendo Entertainment System, with the level cap being 99, and our current status, level 19 for CECIL, 11 for KAIN, 13 for ROSA, 17 for RYDIA, and 25 for Edge. Now let's get ourselves back into the adventure. Okay, when we last left off, Cecil and his friends pretty much had recruited Edward the Bard as a new party member. Tell had left the party after that to hunt down Golbez, who's really behind the new assaults on other nations with the Kingdom of Baron. Rosa's ailment was cured with the help of the Sand Ruby from the Antlion, whom we also had to kill just to get it. And, after RYDIA learned a new fire spell to help her get over her own trauma. And we made our way through Mount Hobbs to Fabul to stop Golbez from acquiring the Crystal of the Wind, along with a new recruit named Yang the Karate Man. So needless to say, that act of defense didn't work out so well, and because Golbez, along with KAIN, in a major twist, were able to take the Crystal of the Wind. So KAIN is back, but he's now under Golbez's spell. Now their only other hope was to get back to Baron to see if they could pretty much just stop the King and KAIN and Golbez from taking any more crystals. So a ship was arranged to take everyone back to the Kingdom of Baron, but a sea monster Leviathan popped out of the ocean and caused Cecil to lose some of his other party members. Now, in the ensuing maelstrom, Cecil has found himself washed up on a beach with nobody around, and now he's all alone. So where does he go from here? So this is what we're going to find out today. So here we are. Now, there are a couple things I need to address today. And this is in regards to my previous Final Fantasy II stream. Now, last time, I think I actually mentioned at the end of the previous stream that I was pretty much out of it and very groggy, and unfortunately sometimes these things happen even if I do have a good cup of coffee and get a good night's sleep. Sometimes I'm not always up to... I'm not always going to be as chipper as I am in other streams, and I don't know how I'm going to be able to fix that. Maybe I'm definitely going to have to change how I run my streams from here on. But in any case, there are a couple things that had happened that I'm actually banging my head against the desk over. First off, there was an entire basement, possibly filled with treasure chests that I missed out in Damchin Castle. I mistakenly thought I had collected all the chests while checking the hut on the side of the castle, and completely zoned out and missed that stairway that led into the basement. After reviewing my stream, I was head desking, and I know there's going to be people who have watched that stream and probably were screaming at their monitor saying, "How the hell did you miss that stairway? You missed more treasure. You didn't find everything as much as you say you did." And you are correct, I fucked up in that regard. That's the bad news. The good news is that I can still revisit Damchin Castle at a later time to finally go into that basement and collect the treasure that I missed out on before. However, whether that treasure is going to be any good, now that I'm at this stage in the game or not, remains to be seen. Now remember, this is the first time in 30 years that I'm playing this version of the game, so I'm pretty groggy on all the details of this particular version of Final Fantasy. And another thing I need to touch base upon is, well, there was also additional NPC dialogue from the two towers in Fabul that I completely missed out on the first time while exploring the castle, because for some stupid-ass reason, I end up pressing up on the control pad on the second floor that's next to the exit door instead of down, which allowed me to find that exit door and visit the two towers, one of which leads to Young's room and allows us to talk with his wife, and also to his other soldiers who are also practicing. So there was a lot of NPC dialogue that got missed out there. But here's the thing. Ultimately, it's all a moot point because that NPC dialogue doesn't drive the rest of the game. It's just there for some... It's just there to help pad out the story, or just to be fluffy. I still managed to gather all the treasure, so... There is a silver lining to all this. And you know what, I hate to be like this, but this might just be a start of the many problems that I may end up encountering when I'm going to be playing RPGs in the foreseeable future. I may just end up missing out on important areas and important NPC dialogue. But remember, guys, the main point of RPG Capper, this channel, mind you, is cap and clear. My job as the host of this channel is to get all my party members arranged for endgame and cap them before clearing the game. Now, there are some other party members I actually recruit throughout this game who will be leaving me. I don't consider those party members who will be leaving me midway throughout the game and who have no chance of actually coming back at endgame to be relevant enough for capping. It has to be any party member that I can have available at endgame that I consider relevant for capping. That's how things are going to work on this channel, so let's get that perfectly straight here. So this game, the party that you get at endgame will be CECIL, albeit with a class change that will happen soon enough. Rosa the White Wizard, RYDIA the Black Mage, and quote-unquote Caller or Evoker, whichever you want to call it, Dragoon KAIN, and Edge the Ninja. Those are my endgame party members. So those are the party members who I'll deem relevant for capping in this game. Once I have them all capped to 99, then I just clear the game after that, and we write this game in the books. But rather, this version of the game, because this game will be revisited again in future RPG Capper streams just under a different label. Because future streams will have it under Final Fantasy IV, which I will cover for the SNES version first, and then from other ports like the GBA port, DS port, maybe even the Steam port. We'll see, because I have these games on Steam as well. But we'll see how my internet connection is with Steam games, because I don't want to create lag and choppy playback. Okay. So that's pretty much my confession here, and I'm hoping everyone who watches this understands what I do on this channel, and will also forgive me for the blunders from the previous channel. But the main point is cap and clear with endgame party members. That's how it's going to work on this channel. Okay, with that being said, let's get into the game itself. So CECIL Dark Knight, level 19. 25,725 points accumulated with 3,582 to the next level. 383. Okay, so he's lost a little bit of HP, but it's not something to give him cure potions over. 383 current HP, 386 max HP, Strength 26, Agility 21, Vitality 21, Wisdom 14, Will 1. 5 times attack. We have a base attack of 40, so we can hit up to 5 times against the enemy with a connection per hit of 94%. He can defend up to 3 hits from physical hits from the enemy, 31 times 3, and he only has a 24% chance to evade. Magic defense, 4 times 0. Very weak magic defense, he will be hit every single time with a 3% chance to evade the magic attacks. Oh, let me just take another quick look. He is He has right hand, black sword, left hand, black shield, head, black helmet, body, black armor, arms, black gauntlets. 40 attack, 31 defense, 4 magic defense. Okay. So, we need to now progress on the story, and we'll see where Cecil goes from here, shall we? There's a town. Oh look, we're in Mysidia, the town where we stole the water crystal from. You! I'm avenging my friend! Toad! Ugh. And Cecil's been turned into a toad. So this is a status ailment which causes a major change in physical appearance as well as defense. So, okay. No, as a toad, you lose 99% of your attack right off the bat. You could still strike enemies. I'm not sure if you could still cast magic as a toad, but all I know is that you are completely you're nearly attackless and completely defenseless. So, in order to reverse this ailment, you have to use a status curing item like a heal potion, like a heal magic, or you may have to have the exact same magic cast upon you another second time, as so. And Cecil's back to normal, so we dodged that bullet. Let's talk with a bit more of the magic users here. The Serpent Road was named because it drains much stamina from travelers. Stamina or blood? Go away! Alright, training room. Okay, so this is just another training room with the exact same dialogue. So, let me take a look here. Yeah, well, again, it's this is very redundant, but apparently Square decided to do this every single time. But I'm also gonna check to see if I can find any hidden rooms. And I'm still kicking myself for not being able to exit out on the second floor of Faubourg Castle, even though I've been doing this procedure every single time since the first Final Fantasy II stream. But, alas, what's happened has happened. You can't change it back. So we're kind of looking at doing 2 hours today on this stream, because I do have to have a Zoom meeting with a particular friend of mine who's currently undergoing some severe... She's undergoing a lot of emotional stress right now, but she's not available to talk for at least another couple hours, so after this stream I'm going to have to establish a good meeting with her, and we're going to have to just chat it out, see if we can get some things going to help... just to help her feel better. Okay, weapon shop, let's see what we can get. Yeah. Can't do shit in here. Let's see what I can do in it. I just love how silly this music is. Because I swear it sounds like there's a cuckoo. There's a cuckoo clock going on in the background. Maybe just me. Anyways, let's take a look. Things here are too sacred for you to even touch. Yep, too sacred. Can't equip this. We'll equip it soon. But just not now. Neither forgive nor forget the Baronian pillage and destruction. Well, never forget is one thing, but forgive? I mean... That's... I think that might be a bit of a self-fulfilling prophecy. But anyways. Return our friends! Oh, shut up. I'm not scared of you, Dark Knight. But please forgive me. I've done nothing! You must be tired. Now drink it. Ugh! I poisoned you a bit, and you deserve it! Oh yeah, when you get poisoned and you move, you lose 1 HP point per step, and you take additional damage during battle. Ugh. Nope, and you can't drinking a second one isn't going to remove the poison, so you have to make use of a heal, but that's okay, we have tons of this stuff. Okay, good thing we have the antidote. Watch me dance. Getting sleepy. Ha ha ha! Oh, that dancer was an old witch who turned me into a pig. Now I've been pigged. So yeah, pig status is just as similar to that of frog status, only this time you're a pig. Anyways, this is the serpent road leading to Baron. It is now sealed to prevent the further Baronian raids. It is a sad thing that men should hurt men. It is, but still happens to this day. Let's see if I can have the condition reversed by having a pig cast on me again. Alright, we're back to normal. So we just have to have the exact same spell cast on us. So even though I was a Dark Knight that raided the town, they still let me stay for 200 GP a night. I'm not sure if that applies to all visitors or just a Dark Knight at an inflated price. And even then, what guarantee do I have that I won't be robbed blind? Speaking of robbed blind, I was turned into a pig. Do I still have my other stuff? Yes, I do. Cool. Yep. So I wasn't robbed of my other items when I was turned into that pig. Alright, moving on. Let's check the item shop. Okay, so I can at least buy some of this. When I get a cabin too, that's even better. Let me see if I can... Okay, I can still sell weapons and armor in an item shop. Might as well, because we don't need this anymore. I'm gonna keep the... I'm just gonna keep the arrows on hand in case we get Rosa back at a later time. Elixirs, man, I could use some more of these, but... Alright. Let's take a look. How many... I have 8 life potions. 2 ethers, actually. You know what? Let's hold off for a bit. Wow! In the Dark Knight of Baron! Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Okay, then. I don't know if they were just excited or scared. Ah. You can never imagine what we suffered from because of what you've done to us. How do you have the nerve to come here? Okay, so there's no secret areas I can go around just to find some extra hidden items? Can I not move through these trees? No, doesn't look like it. Can I go out here? Nope, I can't go around the town. Alright, moving on. Alright, let's just go into... Pardon me, guys. Alright, let's just go into the House of the Elder. House of Wishes. Okay, if that's not an act of censorship, I don't know what is. I mean, really, the censorship even back then was ridiculous. I mean... Oh no! They're praying! We have there's religious iconography. It's not America. So, freedom of religion, yet somehow you think portrayal of such religions is somehow offensive, but... Because reasons? Sorry, I just somehow just never understood why some depictions of religion were good in American society at the time, but when it comes to video games and other TV shows for kids, all of a sudden it's verboten. Just seems very counterproductive in my view, but whatever, we're getting into political territory here, let's get back into the game. Fire, earth, water, and air, elements of everything. Encyclopedia of Black Magic. The first cure. How can one become evil? I cannot say. Everyone is an innocent baby at the beginning. That is true. I sincerely doubt this. Okay, so there's the Elder who we robbed the quest from. Arlo forgives everything you have done, but I cannot. This is the House of Prayers. Okay, so now they call it the House of Prayers, even though when we entered... So let me see. House of Wishes. But the White Mage calls it the House of Prayers. So I'm not sure if that's just a flub on Woosley's part, or he just snuck that in to say, fuck you, Nintendo, and fuck you, Square USA. But whatever. Moving to the Elder. What do you want from us this time? I am CECIL, the ex-captain of the Red Wings. I could not disobey the king. Apologies will not bring our friends back alive, but I can at least listen to your words. I'm fighting the one called Golbis, who is the mastermind of Baron. A girl was captured. So we were on our way to Baron for her rescue, but we were attacked by Leviathan, and... lost your friends. It would be your trial, but as long as you depend upon the Dark Sword, you cannot defeat true evil. Moreover, you might be consumed with its evil at any time. If you wish to fight against evil with good, go to Mount Ordeals to the east of Mysidia. But I must hurry. I do understand, but do not hurry. At first, you must climb Mount Ordeals and renounce this evil sword, and gain the Sword of Sacredness. The one who can accept a holy light is called a paladin. It is the Sacred Knight. Many went to Ordeals to be a paladin, but none returned. Will you try? Yes! But it would be hard for you alone with your dark sword. Take wizards with you. Pelham! Porum! You called for us? Where is Pelham? Pelham! Come on! So you're that Baronian guy, aren't you? I'm gonna help you, so thank me. These two? Pelham and Porum. They may be of help. Do not be deceived by their appearances. Be thankful that Mysidian genius Pelham will accompany you. Pelham, it's for your own good. Well, how do you do, sir? Pelham, you must greet him. Hi, man! Palom the Black Wizard and Param the White Wizard joined. Now to mount ordeals. Palom and Param, do everything in your power to help CECIL. I will trust you if you become a paladin. Try. Go and see if you can accept the light. Now to mount ordeals. Palom and Param, do everything in your power to help CECIL. Okay, so let's take a look at Palom and Param. Yes, they're kids, but they're powerful wizards. Don't be deceived by their appearances. So Palom here and Param all have a starting level of 10. Palom being the Black Wizard, Param being the White Wizard. 100 HP to start, MP 50 to start. Strength 7, Agility 8, Vitality 5, Wisdom 15, Will 10. Can only attack one time for 6, very weak attack. 42% to connect a hit. 8 defense. You can only defend up to 1 time. Multiple hits will stack damage. Defense of 26% will evade, so he's not very good at evading, and his physical defense is pretty weak too. He doesn't even have good magic defense either, even though he's a wizard. Only 6 times 0 and 8%. Let's check Param, shall we? Level 10, 110 HP, 50 MP, Strength 8, Agility 7, Vitality 6, Wisdom 10, Will 15. Yep, so she excels in her white magic, obviously with her higher will stat. She can attack 2 times with an 8 of 2, but 8 times 2 with an attack landing 47% of the time. 9 times 0, very weak physical defense, only 26% to evade, and weak magic defense, 6 times 0 with only 8% magic evasion. Let's check their equipment, shall we? He's got a rod. Attack 6, defense 8, and magic defense 6. Do we have anything else to give for them? Nope. Okay, so he can equip bows and arrows as well, but I'm not sure how well he can actually fire those bows and arrows. We made that mistake with RYDIA last time. Param here has a regular staff. She can also equip bows and arrows, and that's about it. Okay, so moving on. Paladins are the Sacred Knights of Light, just the opposite of Dark Knights. Okay, out we go. Hi, Palom and Param, Mount Ordeals is east. Many tried to overcome Mount Ordeals, but no one ever came back. Wow. You became the Paladin? You can't fool me. You becoming the Paladin? You can't fool me. Just enjoy the time of trial and get away from your mind of darkness. Okay, nothing new from this dialogue. Want to be a paladin? Ha! How could you? Well, you're never gonna know unless you try. No new dialogue from this one. Mount Ordeals is full of tough undead monsters. It's obvious the Dark Sword will be useless. Okay, that leads to the training hut. Let's go in here. Alright, let's see what we can equip on... Okay, so... Palom would definitely need something better than this. And since undead monsters are on the mountain, it makes sense for him to have a flame rod. Param here can actually use it to get a cure. They can also wield a crossbow. But I'm not sure how well they'll do in terms of hitting. You know what? Just for the heck of it, I will buy at least... Let's just buy a couple crossbows and equip... Okay, I'm gonna give them 30, I'm just gonna have some over here, Okay. So I have 60 white arrows, well, also known as holy arrows. But, let me just see what I can do over here. Okay, +4 to attack. And he cannot equip another... Yeah, he's left-handed, so he can only use one. You know what? Let's just see what happens if I just keep the rod here. But I'm going to still have the bows and arrows on standby just in case. She's right-handed, so that's our preference. So, +4 to attack, so we'll... Okay, so we got some new items for them to use. Get rid of the old staff. Get rid of the old rod, because that's worthless now. Alright, let's... Alright, I'm also going to see if I can bundle a few items here, too, in the meantime. If you can come back, you will be able to use these, but that's impossible. We'll see about that. Okay, we can't use any of this, but we can buy a couple of silver bangles. Okay, let's give Palman Porm some better equipment. Okay, just want to read this. So +1 to defense, +2 to magic defense, good. I think this should be the same thing. +1 to defense, +2 to magic defense, nice. Alright, moving on. +1 to defense, +2 to magic defense, nice. Okay, yeah, there we go. Now let's see how the silver +1 to defense, +2 to magic defense for both twins. Silver, let's see if the silver bangle is any better. Yes, +2 to defense and +2 to magic defense, nice. Okay, cool. So let's get rid of all the old equipment. Iron ring is no longer worthwhile. Getting rid of the leather, that's no good. We don't need dirty leather anymore. Let's see if I can bundle cross... Yes, I can. Okay, cool. And I'm just going to keep these nicely bundled, just in case. Okay. Okay, just gotta adjust my phone here. Alright, moving on. Let's pick up an additional ether, and I'm gonna pick up an extra cabin just for the road. Because we have magic users and they will need their ether. What? You climb mountain ordeals? Are you gonna be a paladin? Then I can become a paladin too. I think he was being sarcastic with that statement. Palman Porum never trust this Dark Knight. You becoming a paladin? Pah! You make me laugh. Okay. 2, 3, 4. I'm not gonna rest at the end just to recover 5 measly HP, so no, we don't need to be in here. Let's see if I'm just gonna see if anything different now happens now that we have Palman Porum in our party. Haha. So the witch turns us into a pig. Everyone's been turned into a pig, oh boy. Alright, you know what? Whatever. I'm kind of wasting heals doing this, but I don't want to have to go through that cutscene again. Okay, so now we're out, so now we have to head to Mount Ordeals. Okay, let's see if we can put them to sleep. And I'm gonna have to change them in... Okay, we also need to put them in the back, because they are wizards, so they have weaker physical defense. Okay, reduce their agility. Wait, I think her cure stuff can actually... No, I think her cure stuff can actually heal the people she strikes. Swoon. If they swoon, why are they dead? Oh, the censorship in this game is so laughable. 150 GP, 293 XP. Alright, moving on. Is this a peninsula of power? Oh, if only the Dark Wave was available. Fortunately not, so we have to do it the hard way. Nope, the cure staff doesn't cure upon hit. Okay, that was a bit of a turkey of a command. Alright. Alright, let's see how this fares. Cast Fire 1. 220 GP, 266 XP. Okay, no peninsula power here. Moving on. Okay, let's just cure everybody up. That's more like it. Yep, just keep everyone consistently cured with use of the staff so I can save on MP. GP, 293 XP. Palm gain level, learned Ice 2. That's good. Learned Piggy. Palm gain a level, learned Life 1. So Piggy's just a magic that turns the enemy into a pig. Or whoever the target is. Similar in effect to Toad. Well, we got some flyers. Let's slow him down. And he took a lot of... Alright, let's just freeze these birds. So it pretty much the sword just insta-kills when the effect kicks in. 1060 GP, 526 XP. Okay, at least we're making some decent money out of this. You know, let's just give him this. Okay, and I forgot, he got a... Okay. There, that's what I want. I want CECIL in front and Palamon Porum in the back. Alright, that's more like it. I was getting a little bit worried. So I'm finally getting used to the rolling arrangements here. Let's see if we can put them all to sleep. Nothing happened. Yeah, because this is supposed to be a map spell. Alright, back to this. As long as those mages remain asleep, the rest of this battle should be a cakewalk. And he's officially... yeah, he's nearly out of MP now. Oh, okay, never mind. We can still get through this. The tiny mages aren't a big problem now as they used to be, now that I got CECIL has better weapons to use. 260 GP, 233 XP. Silver Bangle, which I can sell off a little bit later. Oh, it's Peep that I need to use. It's okay, so they have 69 total HP, no weak points found, damn it. And they fucking drain my MP again. But I don't really like to run away from battles. Oh well, at least I got my rods in case of an emergency. GP, 233 XP. Paladin gain a level, learn Fire 2. Porum gain a level. No new spells. Got a tent. Is there a chocobo forest I can exploit? Raven. Insta-kill. 700 GP, 246 XP. So if I'm not mistaken, this US version of Final Fantasy that was released back in '91 makes use of the easy type version of the game. So we're supposed to get double XP and double like double XP and double GP than from the original Final Fantasy IV release. And if that's the case, then it won't take too long to cap this version of the game. I mean, if anybody wants to confirm this with me, you're welcome to. Okay. Oh. Well, everyone's pretty much out of MP, so let's just rest for the time being, because we did get a free tent out of that. And if I actually get more levels raised, then that's good. That's a little bit more easier for me to raise. That just makes it more easier for me to climb Mount Ordeals. Provided I still have Palamon Porum's magic. Okay, so there was nothing over here. Alright, never mind, let's keep going. Let's just see if we can put these imps on ice. 7 HP. No weak points found, so they don't take 2 times damage against a certain elemental, so we have the standard, so it's just standard attack. Alright. GP, 266 XP. Alright, moving on. Oh, really? Ambushed? And even it's the tiny mages that... That means everyone in the enemy party gets a churn before my guys. They get the higher agility boost, since they ambushed me. Alright, well, it can't be helped. We have to do it like this. Alright, you know what? Let's put him to sleep since that seemed to work well last time. GP, 233 XP. Palm gain a level. Learn Lit 2, that's excellent. Palm gain a level. Learn Cure 2, nice. Just keep on learning new spells. Okay, so we're gonna be moving around here a bit more. Is there a Chocobo Force I can use? Well, so much for that. Just due to auto-target, it's gonna move to the next target. Okay, let's beat up a few imps, then. $220 GP, 266 XP. Anything over here? That's any secret spots? Could this be a peninsula of power? Why don't we check? Only 6 HP from these guys, no weak points found, so they're just squishies. $260 GP, 233 XP. Nothing new. Nope, this just... Okay. Sleep works fantastically well here. Okay, only 2 imps put to sleep. Oh well. And CECIL gains a level. Nothing over here. Nope. Oh well. Okay, because the main focus is to get to Mount Ordeals. Oh, we got a new enemy, the Panther. We'll deal with the Panther in a moment. Oh. Jeez Louise. Gotta keep those Wonder Twins active. And it didn't work. Oh no, it's not the Sword Rat, they're called Sting Rats. These are the new versions. $915 GP, 1,486 XP, a Palom gain a level, learn Stop Magic, Porum gain a level. Okay, so we're now dealing with some real hairy stuff now. Alright, moving on. Anything over this way? Nope, can't cross. Might as well envenom them, so at least I have something to fall back on. If the battle just draws itself out. Okay, so the Sword Rats only have 30. No weak points found. Let's see if I can churn the mage into a pig. Nope. Nope, can't turn him into a pig. Oh. Get rid of one of the tiny mages. I mean, if the imps only have 6 HP, then it's really not worth wasting magic on them. Unless you're dealing with a whole band of them, then multitask. Then multi-target, that is. $260, $233. Okay, let's see how we're doing. And we get ambushed from behind by imps. Alright, we gotta change positions. we go. Let's use the last of Palom's magic to poison a few imps. And slow them down a bit. No more MP, but we can still use this. Alright, just filling out the ranks. $220 GP, 266 XP, let's go. Alright, here's what I'm gonna do. Now I'm just gonna use another tent to rest up everybody. Get everyone back to speed. Alright, let's keep looking around. Level 20. Everyone is back to full MP. Put everybody to sleep. $260 GP, 233 XP. Oh, free ether, cannot churn that down. Okay, nothing over here, let's go on. Take care of the stronger riffraff. I'll just go to cook a few imps in the meantime. Turn 5, 313. Palom gains a level. Porum gains a level. Learn Mute. Nice. Now this should be a short fight. That's the end of the Raven. 700, 246. And meets another Raven at the beach. Another 700 and 246. And an extra cure 2 for the road. Nice. This is not a peninsula power, is it? Every single peninsula in this game seems to tease a potential peninsula power. 220, 266. Another cure 2 for the road. We need all the cures we can get if we're going to be scaling that mountain. Nothing over there. Let's continue. Just more peninsulas. And I surprised a raven. $700, 10,366 GP collected. There's the mountain. Oh, I think that might be the chocobo force. Let's go in here. Alright, let's just restore MP in the meantime. Okay, that's all we're gonna get. Alright, moving on. Everyone's at full HP and MP with... Not full HP. CECIL and Parum have a little bit of HP loss, so we're just gonna save over here to represent our progress thus far, and entry, now we're gonna enter the mountain. So spirits are impervious to magic, they just absorb it, and it just cures their essence overall. $500 GP, 353 XP. Red Bone Skeleton. Got rid of 2 skeletons, but Red Bone remains. Okay, so his Dark Sword can still work on these skeletons. Let's get rid of the spirit so we can focus on the Red Bone afterwards. Hello, Queen Veronica. How's it going? There goes the Red Bone. 795 GP, 556 SP. Palm gain a level. Palm gain a level. Any new spells? No new spells. Okay, we got a fire barrier. Your turn, Palom. I know, you don't have to say that. Ice! Piece of cake. Pal. Palom, our elder taught us not to submit to arrogance. Shall we go now? It's going okay. How are you? Yeah, doing alright. Just had my cup of coffee, had a good night's sleep, so I'm now feeling a little bit more refreshed. Now I'm able to focus on my stream this time. Also, I just have to apologize to all of my viewers who will be watching this in the archive for my stupidity from the previous Final Fantasy stream, because apparently I missed out on a basement chamber in Damchin Castle, and I forgot to explore a couple towers in Fauble Castle where, for reasons unknown, I did not notice that there was a door there earlier. So, yeah, there's that. But aside from that, yeah. Everything else is going okay. I had my hair cut, so I managed to get like 3 months of hair just finally lopped off. I had a very good hairdresser by the name of Saya who did a fantastic job in my hair, gave me a good shampoo and conditioning afterwards, got rid of some pretty ugly sideburns. But my equally voiced real-life counterpart, that is. But anyways, yeah, and I've been taking in a lot of news from the past few days. Just learning about some major celebrities dying, such as Ozzy Osbourne passing away, and even Hulk Hogan passed away, and I'm like, wow. All these 20th century icons are just dropping now. I mean, I am not gonna tempt fate by deciding by guessing who's next, because that would be too fucking ghoulish. Anyways, let's get to the game. Meanwhile, in Golbez's fortress hideout. Come, Mylon. Mylon of Earth, at your service. We must not leave Cecil alive. We'd better make a move against him. Fortunately, his dark sword is nothing to fear for your monsters. However, he's climbing Mount Ordeals now. Then he is to become a paladin. Your mission is to dispose of him beforehand. Yes, my master. Very well. Be off with you. Good old villain scheming. I miss those days of Saturday morning cartoons and games like this. Things are becoming interesting, don't you think, KAIN? Yes, but CECIL might prove quite a formidable opponent. I understand you respect your former friend, but I sent Mylon after him. Mylon is one of my 4 fiends of elements. He'll put on a good show, don't you think, Rosa? Let me take the task of slaying him instead of Mylon. How dare you ask for such a task? I've had enough of your blundering. You only have to watch this girl. Yes, Master. Cecil, watch out. And back to the rant. And back to our regular party members here. Okay, so let's continue climbing Mount Ordeals, since we have to help Cecil become a paladin here. Found Cure 1. That's cool. So yeah, a lot of stuff to digest from earlier this week. Also, yeah, I mean, I'm not going to be visiting my dad this weekend, definitely next weekend, but anyways, I have to look at what other things I might do. Also, I have to stop at some service booth to renegotiate the distribution of the bill, because my dad does not want online bills. He wants everything sent to him by regular snail mail. So at some point I have to visit a physical Shaw booth in person, because Shaw is our service provider for the internet and their television up here in, well, more specifically in Winnipeg, but also in Canada. But, they want me just to accept emails, because I gave them my email address, but my dad doesn't use email, he's not very computer literate, so I have to see if he can be granted, but he's the one paying the bill, so I have to see if I can negotiate an exception in this case by opting out of email and getting regular snail mail. 540 GP, 460 XP. So yeah, lots of stuff to deal with. I can't do it today because number one is we're getting a major thunderstorm later today, and I don't want us getting caught in the middle of it. Anyways, so skeletons are weak against fire and cures. So let's just exploit this. Any special events happening on your end, Queen of Veronica? 553 to 46. Cure 1. Okay, let's just bundle a few Cure 1s while we're at it. No, nothing else here. Oh, they hit hard. And they hit hard. Oh, they didn't. It didn't destroy them. No, I saw Superman last one. They're probably fantastic for next week. Oh, that's cool. I think I might have asked this before, but I don't quite remember now. But how was Superman? There goes the red bone. Really good. Well, that's cool. Yeah, because I was kind of on the fence about going to see Superman, because honestly, DC movies have been notoriously poor performing in the box office compared to Marvel movies. But I just think they just can't get a good director. I think Zack Snyder kind of ruined DC for an entire generation with his overly grimdark views of how things have to be. But anyways, that's kind of a bit of another debate. I am more of a Marvel guy myself, but I'm not really going to ignore a good superhero movie if it's from this DC if it presents itself. Strike first, Revenant and Ghouls. Let's just cook up a few corpses. I just want to save up on some good magic for some of the bigger battles up ahead. Okay, it looks like I'm gonna have to bring out the big guns, and Revenants and Ghouls cannot be struck by the regular sword, so we have to rely upon the Wonder Twins to give me a better result. Three ghouls down, one Revenant to go. Oh, 4-figure damage, that's really good. 730 GP and 6 XP. Cecil gain a level. So yeah. Also, in other news, I've applied for a job at another library here in the city. I'm actually just trying to gun for more library-related jobs, namely for library shelving and oh wait, I'm getting a level 4, I'm getting a level and new spells. No. So anyways, yeah. So I'm just looking at getting some new. Probably for a new opportunity to be able to be a library shelver or a library service assistant, because I actually think this is something that I'm more cut out for right now at my age. They did Superman as Superman. Nicholas Hoult was an amazing class. Cool. Oh, look who's back. Tella. Cecil. You seek for Meteo as well? He knows of Meteo. That means, hey man, you're a Tella, right? Watch your mouth. Call him Master Tella. We are honored to see you. We are ordered by our elder to spy on. Oh, almost let something slip. We are to guide Cecil in Mount Ordeals. My name is Parum. And I'm Palom, so you're Tella. You're famous in Mysidia, too. Kids of Mysidia. Very well. And Edward and RYDIA? We were attacked by Leviathan on our way to Baron. Oh, no! And Rosa was captured by Golbez. That must be his girlfriend. Hush! I cannot defeat Golbez with my spells alone. I've been seeking the magic of legend Meteo. I felt a strong power from this mountain. Meteo is too dangerous. You're too old. Oops! Yes, I'm old, but no matter the price, I must avenge my daughter. Grown-ups, they like troubles. Be quiet, it's no place for kids. Why did you come here, Cecil? I came here to be a paladin. My dark sword cannot defeat Golbez. Who's Golbez? You don't know? He's controlling Baron. Yes, he is the source of all evil. Paladin, there must be some secret hidden in this mountain. I will come with you. Sage, tell a joint. Oh yes, let's get the Sage back. I need him back. Okay, let's see what happened since Tall last left us. He went up to level 23, since in this game, level skips do happen whenever former party members rejoin you. So let's take a look. He had, since then, he had amassed 85,270 points for 8,869 to go. Tall now has 460 HP with MP of 90. And his strength is weak is still at 3, with weak agility 9, vitality 5, but has strong wisdom of 16 and will of 16. 9 times 1 only can attack once for attack of 9 with 50% to land. 7 times 1 defense with only a 30% chance to evade. 5 times 1 magic defense with 8% chance to magic evade. Okay, let me see what he has. He has, so again, 9 attack, 7 defense, 5 magic defense. Right, his staff do we have anything else? No, he gets more attack from his staff than from his rod. Okay. Nothing for the head. I can give him a leather cap, so that bolsters physical defense by 2 and magic defense by 3. Good. His body's guy, that's good. Iron ring, but we'll give him a silver. So 2 plus to defense and plus 2 to magic defense. Good. Alright. I'll keep Tell in the back because he's a magic user. Cecil remains in front, Palmer in the back. Okay, let's continue. I'm probably gonna have to go down to the movie theater sometime to watch these movies, but I mean, I don't really have. I mean, there's a lot of stuff that I need to do around the house, but I need to also find a way to get to put some time aside to go to the theater. Either one, that's good. Also, I'm gonna be expected to do a lot of gardening as well. Oh, I got slapped. And Palm's crying, but he's not the one who attacked Lilith. Okay, he has 40, she has 40 and 320. Weakening as fire. Okay. So slapping causes mute effects. Or is that a curse effect? Well, we'll see what happens. 365 GP, 687 XP. Oop. Alright, let's take a look. Okay, the status effect wore off. That's good. So let's keep going. Up over here. Let's proceed upwards a bit further. Hello to everybody else that came in. Oh, gotta get this chest. More ether, that's good. Let's bundle it up so we can keep everything nice and organized in here. We got 7 tents. Boy, oh boy, let's... Okay, we've been ambushed by a horde of undead. Yeah, so a lot of stuff to break down. Oh, also another thing that I just want to verify. I've been hearing some news from San Diego Comic-Con that, the Has-Been Hotel TV show has finally been announced for, the second season of it has been announced for October 29th. My roommates are huge fans of the show, so we're definitely going to be looking forward to that. Let's take a look. Okay, so he hasn't learned any new spells since then. And so, we're waiting, we only got the teaser announcement, we're still waiting for the second season trailer for Has-Been Hotel, that is. And once that trailer drops, my roommates will let me know in an instant. But we'll be watching it until after this stream is over. That provided that the trailer will be disclosed. Will be dropped today, that is. Okay, that's not gonna do shit with souls, because souls absorb all magic. And I do need to recover Palom. He's down to double digits. Let's have him fight it out. And we're just going to use the Cure Staff. Okay, scratch a few souls. 1,070, 885. Nothing new from Tilla. Here we are at the summit. Hiss, hiss. So... Palom, stop it! Not me! Oh, someone's hissing. And we got our save point. Let's have a pit stop. I'm not sure if I'm ready to use the cabin just yet, so let's see what happens when we put in the tent. Okay, cool. Alright, let's take a look at if everyone is recovered. Good, so let's do a save. Alright, back. We're gonna keep going. There it goes. It's not me. Yeah, so somebody has a slow leak. Watch out. I feel something evil. I'm glad indeed, to slay you all. Who is it? Well, hello, I am Golbez's Fiend of Earth, Milo. Now, meal time for my monsters. Boss time. Okay, so he's raised the undead and everything, he's sickened them against me. Well, we'll just see about that. Okay, so Mylon here is susceptible to fire. Let's do a reading on him. Nope, won't let me read him. And he's just cooking me with lightning. Alright. Has anyone even visiting San Diego Comic-Con by any chance? Because I know it's I know it's happening right now. Well, he's an Earth Fiend, so Earth Fiends are supposed to be susceptible to fire. Still didn't do it. Let's just bring out the big guns here. There we go. That's how you do it. Ugh! My body! 3,300 GP and 150 XP. Palom gains a level. Param gains a level. Learn Berserk. Okay, so Berserk, when cast, pretty much has makes your party member very angry and is always stuck in auto attack mode. I think that. Okay, so we've already dealt with one boss, so let's go back and save. So now 847. Okay. This time I'm gonna use the cabin, because I already I need to be at full health for what's about to happen. Because Mylon is not out of the picture just yet. Alright, back we go. Well done, but my true strength lies in death, and with it I drag you all to abyss. Here's the first big battle of the game. Scarmillion, or Mylon, Mylon Z, fall flat into the deep ravine. Okay, I have to... I'm gonna need to switch... Yeah, we need to switch positions because we... Poisoned. Because they're magic users, they can't take good physical damage. Okay, twin powers activate. This is where Palm and Porum really excel. Mylon Z, probably Z meaning zombie. So let's keep the twin powers activated, and it makes pulls from both Palm and Porum's MP. Uh-oh. There goes one of the fiends. $3,000 GP, 1,000 XP. What? You beat me twice. Yeah. And he wildly coyotes into the abyss. Alright, let's clear up his ailment. Alright, so that's another boss battle done, so let's save up that progress. Okay, let's just get rid of the ghoulies here. Yeah, just beat up that soul, why don't you? I don't know how these things can physically be attacked anyway. I mean, it's just like a miasma of energy, if that makes any sense. Anyways, let's go to the save point and bring out the next tent, since we had to use up a lot of MP just to fend off Mylon Z. By the way, I hope my microphone's working okay. Can people hear me just fine? So we're gonna go for another hour before I have to call session. Oh, cool. Alright, that's good to know. Just wanted to know. So we got zombies, ghouls, and revenants this time around. So let's just, again, let's cook up a few corpses. Since, Undead take 2 times damage versus fire and curatives. around, cooking up a few more corpses. Okay. 3 more zombies to go. Now, everyone already cured, everyone rested up, so let's just... They're good to go with their magic. And that's the end of the zombie horde. 845, 720, Malum gain a level, learned virus. Purim gain a level, learned exit. CECIL gain a level. Okay, so virus, if I'm not mistaken, not only does major point damage upon initial infliction, but can also envenom, but also has the same envenoming effects as venom. But anyways, let's go over here. My son. Son? Who are you? Who are you? I've been waiting. Sorrow fills me. I shall entrust you with my power, and grieve that no other way remains. Part from your past. Conquer your darkness within. If you can't overcome your past self, the sacred power of light will not accept you. 2 CECILs? What's going on? CECIL! CECIL! Hey, dude! Watch out! No need to help. This is my own fight. I must defeat him to amend my past guilt. Okay, so... As you can see, the Dark Knight that I'm facing off against. Here, I have to demonstrate something by striking them. To be a real paladin. You must not fight now. Now, for a long time, players who played this game didn't understand what the hell this is supposed to mean. Because this scene really made no sense to the US version, because this Dark Knight is using the Dark Wave attack. That in the original Japanese version, you could actually execute it if you if you're playing the original Japanese version of this game, that dark wave ability that this Dark Knight is using was available for you to use, but at the cost of your own HP. So by removing the dark wave ability in this version of the game, it just makes this scene make absolutely no sense. It's a major plot hole. So nobody really knew what the hell this scene was supposed to enamor, so justice is not the only right in this world. Someday you will see. Go, CECIL. So the Dark Knight is now destroyed because it used up all of its own HP, which we would have not have known since we played the US version of the game. So this was one of the biggest flubs from the US release of Final Fantasy II, or Final Fantasy IV in this case. But again, we're kind of crying over spilt milk here, because this is something that happened over 30 years ago. But I just have to point this out. But anyways, let's get back to the game. Well done. Now I put my spirit into the power of light and trust it to your hands. Receive the last light left in me, my son. Stop, Golbez. Wait. And there goes the Dark Knight forever. CECIL became a paladin. You alright? Right on! Hush! What is this I am feeling? It's so familiar. That voice. Oh my. Master Tella? Yes, I remember the spells. Tella recalled all the spells he had forgotten. Medio? That light has bestowed upon me the greatest black magic. Tella learned Meteo, the most powerful black magic spell in the game. Grandmaster that he is. Hey, Porum. Cecil, to tell you the truth, Okay now, all's ready. Let's go and get Golbus. What are you doing, Cecil? We must go. Yeah. But that light, it called me my son. Wait a sec. Let us go, Cecil. Okay. Okay, Cecil has finally undergone a major shift in character. So now he's no longer the Dark Knight. That class is gone for the duration of the entire game. So Cecil resets all the way back to level 1. No experience, next level up is 23, HP 6 starting HP 600, MP 10. His new stats are 10 of strength, 13 agility, 10 vitality, 5 wisdom, and 11 will, since now he has more white magic usage, so he's going to have a higher will stat. Starting attack, 42 times 2 to attack, with a 99% chance to land, 6 defense with a 30% chance to evade, and no magic defense, 2% chance to evade magic defense, so his magic defense is weak. But we have to take another look at his other stats. 42 attacks, so he has very strong attack here, 6 defense, and 0 magic. So now he has a new sword called the Legendary Legend Sword. Does he get any other... He does not have any other armor to deal with. He only has like a cloth tunic to start, since we have to get his other gear back in Mysidia. But in any case, we're not going to worry about that right now. Let's just first go and save the new progress. So Cecil has his brand spanking new class, and we're going to go kick ass and take names with it. Okay, nobody needs to recover, so we're going to save. And let's put Cecil's abilities to a good field test. And he one-shotted that soul like it was nothing. Okay, so here's all the spells that Tella forgot, with the exception of Meteo. He needs 99 MP and he can only get 90 MP to start. So Meteo is more of a plot-related spell usage, which sadly we cannot execute manually. But in any case, that's alright. So let's take a look. He has all of his other spells he's learned too. So let's just have him take out the Zombos. Okay, so this is no good against the souls, because those things absorb magic. Okay, so in any case, we're gonna have to get off the mountain. Roll the crit. Okay, let's see the results. 865 GP, 697 XP. Cecil gains a level. To level 2, Cecil gains another level. To level 3, learns Sight. Cecil gained a level. To level 4, Cecil gained a level. Level 5, Cecil gained a level. Level 6, Cecil gained a level. To level 7. Okay, let's take a look. So he power leveled up 6 times. Let's take a look at Cecil's magic ability. He has Cure 1 and Sight to use. And, so here's all the other spells. Okay, so this is going to significantly affect Cecil for sure. And let's see how he fares against Lilith this time. Okay, that's a mute. So slap causes different status effects. It could actually be, it could either cause curse, or which would create a skull effect above the head, or it will cause you to mute, which means you can't use your spells. But we could still physically attack. $365, 687. Cecil gain a level to level 8. Learn Peep. Okay, let's take another look. Okay, he still has his mute affliction, so we need something. Let's take a look. Let's see if heal will. Okay, yeah, heal pretty much will cure that status ailment. Alright, off we go. Okay, there's no more chests left to loot. It's just a matter of just walking off the mountain. No, nothing over here. Well, since we're dealing with multiple enemy parties, we might as well just multi-target. Okay, that takes care of the zombos. Cecil gain a level to level 9. Okay. Cool. I like the fact that you could power level Cecil this early on in the game, but the leveling process will end up slowing down significantly. Alright. Zombie hordes. Let's take care of them. So Cecil has an ability called Cover, which allows him to defend other party members who are getting very low on HP and have been reduced to slouching down during their weakness phase. When that happens, Cecil automatically serves as a human shield to cover them and take the damage himself, which is an ability, one of his paladin abilities, aside from his white magic. Okay, so these guys need to be hit a little bit more harder than this. $845, 720. Cecil gains a level 10. Alright, moving on. Okay, so his magic ability is getting weaker, but I think it'll still be enough for at least all of us to get off this this here mountain. I'm gonna focus. Yeah, his magic ability is a little bit on. Oh, that's bad. Okay. You know what, I really need to get the hell off this mountain, so I'm gonna have to bring out the big guns. Oh my goodness. Let's see what else we can actually do. Also, there is actually another thing I have to address with everyone right now. Now, anyone who's watched my East 3 stream just the other day, until it gains a level, Cecil gain a level. There is a little inconsistency between the XP meter and the gold meter. It doesn't look same from the previous save file that was in the first East 3 playthrough, and there's a reason behind that. See, what had happened was I had tried to run a stream on East 3 a couple days ago, but the stream apparently didn't. But apparently there were some major issues regarding the playback, and all I could say was I was also kind of out of it as well, so I wasn't really doing very well in the actual playthrough, and I ended up saving over. Well, and since I was doing pretty bad in the playthrough, I also saved over the old save file instead of copying it over. So, in this particular case, long story short was I had to start a new file off stream and reconstruct my progress all the way back from the previous stream. So anyways, I had left off the old stream at level 11. Then I had to start a new file and get Otto back to level 11 and get all the equipment that he had accumulated up to that point, defeat all the bosses up to that point, and just reconstruct it as close to the previous save file as possible, so there wouldn't be any major. There wouldn't be too many discrepancies that would be witnessed. That means there would be too many discrepancies between the first E3 playthrough and the second E3 playthrough, that is. Sorry guys, I'm having a little bit of trouble talking today, but I'm just trying my best just to keep things focused. Anyways, we're off. We are officially off the mountain, so now it's time to go back to Rydyia. Okay, so let's take a look. So let's do a quick save. So Cecil's at level 11. Let's get a chocobo and ride our way back to, just to ride our ways back to Mysidia. Okay, back to Mysidia we go. You sure became a paladin. Okay, they don't change their dialogue over here. That white mage didn't change their dialogue. You became a paladin? Look at the shock on everyone's faces. Oh, okay, so I now need to get some new paladin equipment. Oh, okay, not this one. We're gonna need to go to the armor shop for that one. I told you, paladin? You? Okay. Oh. What the heck am I... Okay, never mind. I got a lot of money, I can blow it. Yeah, here it is. Paladin Shield. So I get plus to defense and 1 to magic defense. Nice. Plus 7 to defense on that one, and plus 2 to magic defense. Plus 2 to defense, and plus 3 to magic defense. Nice. Plus 5 to defense, plus 1 to magic defense. Okay, so now Cecil has his gear. Oh, hang on. I want to see if I can give Tella anything else. Okay, a Gaia helm is... Okay, so plus 1 to defense for him, plus 2 to magic defense. Silver. Okay, I don't need anything else up here, so let's get rid of these items. Hawk that off, hawk that off, hawk that off. Because I don't really want to use the fat chocobo if it can be helped. I mean, if I have the means to hawk this up and earn some more money for my person, then so be it. Let's see how many items we have, and see if we need to... Okay, we don't need any more Cure 2s. Okay, Cure 1s we have 22, Cure 2s we have 3 of. I can probably get a few more of these. Elixir will have to be on standby. That's an emergency. Ether will also be there. Get a couple of heals, a couple of lives. Okay. Alright, let's go. Okay. Okay, let's see what else. So yeah, we need to bundle this up. Bundle that into that. Remember, I gotta remember to use this feature, because otherwise I'm just gonna be here all day. Alright, I guess that's good for now. Wow, you noble looking. Oh, you really did. How dazzling. This is the paladin. What? A true paladin? Okay, I don't think I need to be in here. Everyone's back to full? Yep, good. Alright, so moving on. Never forget the spirit of the paladin. Okay, so he's still not budging from that spot. How about this one? Wow, this is the paladin? What a surprise! I can see that you're also in great pain. Let me wish for you now. All because they think the term prayer is so offensive back in 1991. My overprotective parents being overprotective parents. This doesn't mean that I've forgiven you. Well, do whatever you want. You're wasting energy at this point, buddy. We will trust you. Your light was so dim, but now it's dazzling. You did it. It must have been destined. Okay, so now we need to talk with the Elder. Ugh, you really became. Here you are. Man, unbelievable. What about? I felt guilty, but I had them spy on you, but it turned out that there was no need for it. That is the reason why we accompanied you. I'm sorry I didn't tell you. I do understand, you did the right thing, I deserve it. But you've overcome your past and became the paladin. That sword! I received it on Mount Ordeals. The inscription upon this sword is exactly the same as the Mysidian legend. Legend? One to be born. From a dragon. Hoisting the light. And the dark. Arises high up. In the sky. High up into the still land, veiling the moon with the light of eternity. It brings another promise to Mother Earth with a bounty and mercy. The light called me son. What is that light? I do not know what it is, nor do I know what the legend means. Hang on, guys. Okay, back we go. Well, we Mysidians, from generation to generation, are told to wish for this legend, and to believe in the one with the sacred light. Now I'm sure that you are the one. Now we must get rid of Golbez in a hurry. Oh, Tella! It's been a while. We've met him on the Mount Ordeals. This old man knows the legendary Meteo. What? Is the world in such a dire crisis as to unseal Meteo? It seems so. I'll avenge Anna with my Meteo. Avenge? You mean... Golbez took my daughter's life. I'll make him pay for it with Meteo. Do not fight with vengeance, Tella. Moreover, you're in no condition to use Meteo. Even if the price is my life, I can't forgive Golbez. I thought you'd say so. You haven't changed. You too. But CECIL has become a paladin if you join forces. We must go back to Baron and get the airship to fight Golbez on equal terms. Very well. I open the Serpent Road. Go to Baron. I will confine myself in the Tower of Wishes and wish for you all. Paladin CECIL. Palom, Porum, you have completed your duty. It's not over yet. You told us to help him. Please allow us to go with him. The Mount Ordeals accepted you and returned your life. Thus, this may be your destiny. Cecil, Tella, please look after these two children. But you know what we can do, don't you? Right. Never worry. I am with you. Okay. I'm counting on you all. Thanks, old man. Calm down, and let's go. Now go to Baron through the Serpent Road to the right of this town. We will be wishing for not only you, but for all those living on this earth. Okay, now we're off to Baron. Let's just see what's up here first. Oh, the crystal room. The room where we took the crystal earlier. But there's a door out here in the back. Let's take a look. Anything over here to want to know of? Nope, enough over here. Our elder has been wishing in this tower ever since. We wish too for the sake of all those who live. The destiny is within your hands. The only thing I can do is to wish for all of you. Palom and Porum, behave yourselves and help Cecil. Alright, looks like our job in Mysidia is done for the time being. Wait, I want to take a look at Tella's. Okay, he needs some better physical equipment than that rickety old staff. So back to the weapon shop we go. Do they also change their dialogue? Okay, they don't change their dialogue, so let's keep at it. Okay, back to the weapon shop we go and get... I'm gonna give Tella a better weapon, because that rod is no good. Alright. Okay. Ice rod. I think... Okay, we don't need to be where in the Mount Ordeals anymore where all the undead lie, so I think he can fare out better with an ice rod. I better not regret this decision, though. Okay, +1 to attack, so we'll hawk off the old rod. I mean, the old staff, that is. Good. Alright, I think we're good to go. Okay, and nobody else needs anything else. Okay. How much money? 12,061. 6 ethers. Okay, so now we have to... Hang on a minute, you sure be... So, matter of fact, let me just take one quick look in here. Yeah, they don't change their dialogue, so we gotta go down the Serpentine Road. Okay, so here we are. Shortcut back to Baron. Okay, how much... No, it doesn't look like anyone lost any HP or MP, so I guess that whole story about it draining your energy was just a bunch of hooey. Okay, moving on. What is wrong with the king? He has changed. Sid was arrested for acting against him. Sid now arrested. The king is giving us such a hard time. He was never like this before. Cecil, so you're alive. My father hasn't come home for a long time. Okay, so looks like we're gonna have to jailbreak Sid. Oh yeah, the weapon and armor shop was sealed off earlier, so we should be able to access it now. A karate man was invited to lead the guardsmen. You're at the inn. Oh, so Yang's in there. Locked. Oh, it's still locked. Oh well, we're gonna have to unlock it later. I missed that Dark Knight. I kind of liked him. Maybe you have, but that Dark Knight himself didn't like himself. The king doesn't allow us to dance anymore. Are you sad? Damn straight we're sad. Okay, talking to the elderly lady here. The door at the west building in town is the underpass to the Castle Baron. We may have to sneak in, because we may not be let in through the front gates, but we could give it the old college try. Let's see what's in here. Oh yeah, this is Rosa's mother's house. Oh, how are we gonna break it to her? Rosa ran after you. Where is she right now? We couldn't tell her. This is the training room for your warriors. We teach you how to advance in your adventure. You better listen to instructions. You may not go far. Okay, they won't say anything. Let's go over here. Anything else from this person? Do not forget to take care when you want to tell. Be tough. Okay, so they don't really change. She doesn't change her dialogue from the last time. Let's take a look over here. Oh yeah, that's Serpent Roach. My bad. Ah. Okay. King is... Can I go in here? Nope, that's still locked. Okay, so we're gonna have to have that door unlocked at some point. So we go into the inn. Now, if I wanted to, I can even go back to the Town of Mist for what's left of it, but that's not really necessary right now. What are you? What are you? Okay, so the guards don't recognize me. Anyway, let's save. And back into the Town of Baron we go. In. Nobody over here. My dad says we have few customers these days because the soldiers are hanging around. What's it say over here? Nothing over here. Let's go on. Chest been looted. There is Yang. We'll talk to him in a moment. Soldiers from the Castle Baron are acting terrible in here. I hear that Sid is in prison in the castle for hiding the latest airship. Bring me refreshments. Who are you? Yang. It's me, Cecil. I became a paladin. Get him. Yes, sir. Okay, we got some guards. Let's use the virus here. And I've been miniaturized. And that's not good. Well, at least I infected them. It's me! Yang, it's me! I know that. And you're a little pipsqueak. Okay, that was inadvertently funny. More. Okay, gotta cure his condition. There we go. Let's give Karate Man a big viral infection here. And blow him up a bit with some fireballs. Still standing. Shut up! Alright, oh, look at that, I killed Yang. Cecil, Leviathan attacked us and I don't remember what happened after that. It seems you are being utilized by the Baron while you're amnesiac. Utilized by the Baron while you're amnesiac. That's some strange grammar there. I am sorry. Where's RYDIA and Edward? RYDIA was swallowed by Leviathan. I don't know what happened to Edward. I see. Where am I? We are in Baron. Soldiers will hear us. Let's talk over there. Yang joined the party. Alright, we got the Karate Man back. Beating the guards? That's great. Stay at my inn. It's free. Who is this gentleman? Tell her the sage, Edward's father. My daughter loved him, even sacrificing her own life. I see. I'm a karate master of Fabul. I'm the Mysidian genius, Palom. Please do not mind him. I'm his twin sister, Porum. You hurt us, man. Stop it, Palom. I'm ashamed. Anyway, we must rescue Sid, but it won't be easy to sneak into the Castle Baron. What is this? The key of Baron. Yeah, with this key we can make it. Received key Baron. Let's go. Okay, so we have Yang back. Let's take a look. He's now at level 20. 895. Strength 23, agility 13, vitality 26, wisdom 2, will 3. 47 times 3 to attack, 55% chance to land, 15 defense, 30% chance to evade, and very weak ass magical defense. So let's take a look at his gear. Okay, he doesn't have any more of his claws and only has his leather armor. Anything we can get for him? Nope. Alright, so we'll have to see if we can wing it. We may have to I think the Baron Key will help us unlock some of the doors here in town. Okay. Let's take a look what the girl says. My dad says we have... Okay, so she says nothing new, but let's see what else people say. Okay, they don't change their dialogue. They don't change their dialogue. Okay, so we're gonna have to now... infiltrate the castle. So first let's go save. Soldiers say anything different? Nope, they won't let me in. Okay, so we definitely have to infiltrate the castle now. Okay, so first we have the key, so let's see if we can unlock the weapon and armor shop. Opened! Oh, look at that, the shopkeepers were still in here this whole time, even though they were locked in. Alright, and I have to wait for that guy to come around. Any secret passages? Oh, there's a secret passage. See, sometimes you do get your secret passages here. 2,000 GP. I just robbed this guy blind. Alright, anyways, headband, so I'm gonna give it to Yang, I'm gonna give him his karate outfit, and a silver bangle. Oh, no, didn't need Porum, I need Yang. Body, give him his karate gi. So is it +1 to attack, +3 to defense, and +2 to magic, and +1 to magic defense. Give him a silver bangle, so +4 to defense, +4 to magic defense. Wait, he needs something else here. He needs his headband. +1 to defense, +1 to magic defense. Okay, cool. Let's see what else I can get from him. Cecil's good with his... No. I just want Palom here. Gaia. Yeah, I think their Gaia armor is good enough. So let's go this way. Is there someone over here? Thunderclaw. Okay, we'll give that to Yang. I'll give him an Ice Claw this time. Alright. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at Tella now. Ice Rod and... Wait. I think this Thunder Rod will be more efficient than the Ice Rod. Yeah, this will come in handy. There, +5 to attack as well. Okay, cool. So we have that, so let's head on out. Okay, so this was locked as well. Alright. Oh, found some secret treasure. 1000 GP. Alright, so this is why you want to check the walls, because sometimes they have hidden passages. Is there also any other hidden passages I ought to be able? No, okay. Okay, so here's another dungeon to explore. Okay, so we got some water-based enemies, so it's just a matter of using lightning on them. First let's see how Lit 1 will fare. Yeah, we're gonna have to use some of the stronger ones this time around. Okay, you're up, Tella. So 370, 416. CECIL gain a level. Okay, so level 12. Yeah, we're gonna have to stick with Lit 2 in this case. So for the other people who came in, how are you doing today? Anything interesting that happened? Here we are playing Final Fantasy II for the Super Nintendo, also known as Final Fantasy IV. At some point, we may end up playing the real Final Fantasy II, but that game is notorious for having one of the most tedious leveling systems in all of RPGs, namely the skill system. Okay, let's fry some fish. Let me just adjust volume here. The pixel remaster of that kind of fixes this. Yes, I know. Well, to be honest, it seemed like the GBA version of Final Fantasy they actually fixed it as far back as the GBA version. Okay, cure 2 from this chest. Because the original Famicom version of Final Fantasy II, so I built Ether in Life, they actually... Well, I mean, the original Famicom version was an extremely broken game. Very broken. Let's just freeze these guys up. And because, I mean, anyone who's actually played the original the original Famicom version of Final Fantasy II just knows that there's a lot of broken stats, a lot of broken spells, and how do I just put it? And of course the level, the power creep itself is also pretty unfortunate, because you do end up having to deal with some very strong enemies very quickly throughout the game. And the level scaling on the skill levels on the later on in the game just becomes far too great, to the point that it can actually take you a full hour just to level up a particular skill, even when you're facing up against enemies at a much higher threat ranking. So yeah, there's that to deal with. But I can handle games like that. It's boring, tedious work, but I can still handle games like that, just to let you know. Let's see. And at some point I will have to tackle that game. But it may not happen this year, or it might not even happen next year. But at some point I will rise up to the challenge to try and cap Final Fantasy II for the Famicom, as well as Final Fantasy III for the Famicom, because those games were very infamously difficult to cap. 540 GP, 340 XP. FF2 was a tricky platinum. Yep. Okay, this is a dock, so we can't really do anything about here. I gotta wait until all the enemies take their turn because they ambushed us. Flying fish. They'll be bastards. Alright, moving on. Little secret spot over here. Okay, but there's an exit. Okay, so let's keep going. Alright, next floor. Okay, we can go into the water now. Okay, there's a secret passage this way, and another secret passage this way. Blood one time visit dungeons, there is a point where the overworld enemies change. Yep. I know what happens when the overworld enemies change. When you complete your mission in the Tower of Mysidia to collect the alt spell of Ultima, all the overworld enemies will change. But by that point, your guys would probably be so high leveled up that you're not going to get much of anything from them, unless there's like a particular skill you didn't bother exercising. I don't know why I did that. Oh, okay. Electfish. These enemies actually can take electricity. Okay. So we're gonna have to use. Alright, let's try freezing them. Okay, my sword isn't doing much of anything on... Yeah, my sword isn't doing much of anything on them. Because As Paladin, Cecil's specialty is against undead enemies. Since he's supposed to be a bit of a holy knight. It's more to you lock yourself out of all chests and all monsters defeated trophies. Yeah, that's correct. 180, 95. Cecil gains another level. Yang gains a level. Nice. Alright, let's go. And we encounter more enemies. Awkworm, Piranha. Okay, we are running low on MP. So at some point we do need to start using the ethers. Unless we run into another save point, then we can actually just recover. $785, 516. 500 GP. Okay, we emerged this way. Okay, so there's another treasure chest to pick up. Light potion. Okay, so we're fresh out of... Alright, time to use an ether. $600, 348. Alright, cool. Nothing over here. Nope. Okay, there's another passage. And we are back attacked. Okay. Anyone have any plans for the weekend? No, this is not good. This is not good. Okay. Let's switch spots. Yeah, see that? Cecil will defend those who are weak. Alright. There. We got electrician. Okay, so I have to use this. Alright. Getting everyone healed up. Under 90, 564, Cecil gains another level. Lawrence Cure 2, about damn time. Okay, the road seems to fork this way. Freeze up. No aquatic life in here. 190, 564. Palom gains a level. Porom gains a level. No new spells. But I get a cap, which is not. I don't know. That's not gonna be. That's not good for anybody. I mean, that's just something that I'll have to hawk off back to town. Alright. I guess I can have him use an ether for a bit. Who did I just select over Berserk? That I just trigger fingered it. Oh, okay. Setbacks happen. Guess I can't do anything about it. I mean, Palm's stuck smacking fishies until the end of this battle. Let me see what happens if I use fire. I want to see if they're fire susceptible. Since these are electric fish, they heal from being hit by lightning. Okay, at least he's doing a little bit of significant damage. Okay, that's not too bad either. 190, 564. Okay, let's take a look. So Cecil's at 15 now. Okay, there's another break in here. So that leads to the next... Okay, so that leads to the next floor. And this just resets us back here. Yeah, okay, so now we've scouted out this area pretty well, but I do want to see what's in that other... Okay, I do want to see what's in that other treasure chest. Okay, I want to target Yang for Berserk, since he's more cut out for that. Oh, he hit me with a tidal wave. Okay. $785, 116. Okay, anything over here? Nope, nothing in that. Yeah, nothing inside the waterfall. Okay, so let's see what's in that chest. Oh, can't go this way. Let's go this way. Anything over here? A life potion. Okay, that's all you get. And remember, crocodiles can attack twice in the same churn. Well, just alligators and crocodiles will. Alright, we're gonna need to start recovering, everybody. I'm just gonna use some potions because I just want to... Alright, because everyone's getting a little bit low on MP here. Okay, let me take a look at... Okay, so maybe I'm just gonna use the rest for CECIL. Alright. Anything over here I should know about? Nope. Okay, moving on. And 348. CECIL gains a level. We want to focus more on getting CECIL leveled up than others. Because of the fact that he's the one, since he's end game party member. New enemy, the Hydra. Alright, let's just finish this guy off. Take that. Alright, okay guys, I'll be right back. I just need to make a quick bathroom break. Alright, and we're back. Okay, so let's see where we were. Alright, so we entered a new floor. Let's just let our guys get... I think we're close to another save room, so let's just get this done. Alright, let's deal with these enemies accordingly. Can I actually turn this into a... Can I turn this guy into a pig? Just want to see if this works. Oh, cool, I did turn this snake into a toad. $880, $550. Nice. Okay, so let's take a look to see if we're not missing anything else. Nothing else in here. There should be a save room. I think there's a save room up ahead, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I see a treasure chest. Okay. Okay, this way. Let's move it up here. Ether! Nice! And we've been back attacked. Ugh, these enemies are a pain in the ass. I gotta switch spots. Oi, oi, oi. Let's see if we can turn the crocodile into a pig. Okay. So now Tell is fresh out of magic, so we have to fix that immediately. Weak against thunder, okay, obviously. Let's see what the Hydra is weak against. You're weak against ice, okay. Weak against thunder, okay, so that is two weaknesses. Didn't work. Oh well. Well anyways, let's just take care of these two guys. Bye-bye. 880, 550 XP. Moving on. Oh, look. This again. Okay, here's what I want to do. I'm gonna see... Let's see what the crocodile's weak against. 292 HP, weak against ice. And that's pretty much it, yeah. Just gonna use up the last of his MP just to cast Piggy. No Phoenix Downs here, so we have to use life potions. That didn't take care of the worm. Come on. There. That's what I wanted to see. 880, 550. Yang gains a level. Okay, now we have to really heal everybody up here. Yeah. You know what, I'll give Pal the elixir here since he needs to have all his magic back. Everyone else is just gonna have to use ethers. Okay, this will have to tide us over for the time being. B1F. Okay, so we have our save room here. I guess I had to waste all those extra potions for nothing. Yeah, this game will do that to you. Oh, you know what? Whatever, as long as I can make progress. Ancient Sword. Okay, let's see what hell. I think this will be reserved for CECIL. No. Can he at least do it? It just causes his attack to go down by 5. Alright, let me take a quick look at the Ancient Sword. Maybe I could actually, let's see if it'll at least... Oh my goodness. I do have my guide with me, so let me just take a look at the guide instead, see what it gives me. So I'm gonna check over here. Gotta go to the bottom here to check all the weapons. Weapons. Ancient. Okay, the Ancient Sword inflicts the curse effect and is good against undead. Okay. Alright, so now we know. Okay, you know what? Let's just rest up. Because everyone doesn't... Yeah, because you know what? We'll just have to do it like this. So we'll get a tent, get everyone rested up, and then just get back into the action. Save. Alright, back out we go. Gotta clear this dungeon. Alright, we're back into Baron. So, yeah, so this dungeon is now accessible at this point in the game, because at the beginning of the game, you were locked out. Okay, so we gotta go through the secret passage from out of the moat. Okay. First, let's check Cecil's tower. Oh, it's just a free night stay. Okay. Let's go. Okay, moving on.
What's up? How can I help you today?
Sorry, my phone's acting like an asshole. Okay, nothing over here. Castle dungeon. So see if... And Sid's not in here. That is weird. CECIL. CECIL, welcome back to Baron. Bygone, you aren't controlled by Golbins. No way, I'm the captain of the guards. My loyalty to the state is unwavering. I see. Then come with us, you can be of great help. Yes, sir. Chief Guard of Baron Bygone joined. What's wrong? It smells like a monster. Where? Something's fishy. Can't you act a bit better? What? I was given a great gift from my master Golbis. I'll show you. Oh, Bygone's transformed. Time to use some twin powers. Okay, we disarmed him, literally. Oh, he enacted walls, so I can't use that on him. Let's take a look. And he regenerates his snake arms. So we gotta focus on the body. Oh, that's right. Ah, it bounced back on him. Fuck. Okay, hang on. I gotta get Toa back up. Okay, seriously, I need Berserk on Yang. And the arms are just floating in the air, but they're IEDs for some strange reason. 3000 GP, 972 XP. Cecil gained a level. See? Be careful, Cecil. Well, there goes Bygone. Nobody's in class. Nope, nobody over here. Oh yeah, this was off limits before, so now we can access Baron's treasury. Ether 1. Ether 1. Cure 2. Life Potion. Life Potion. Cure 2. Any more extra treasure chests for a hidden wall? Nope. Okay, that's it. So let's move on. Alright, this tower was off limits earlier, so let's see what's in here. Tent. Nice. There's also a basement. Cure 1. Heal. Cure 1. Elixir. Nice. Got one to replenish the one I had to use up earlier. Sealed with unknown power. Nope, it won't let me in. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to ignore that area for the time being. Let's see what's up here. Second floor. Any other hidden passages over here? Nope. Cure 2 life. Nothing in these pots? Nope, guess we're going upstairs. Found an ether in this pot. A tent, and an ether 1. Alright, let's just see, let's see our haul. 5 ethers, so we have 6 tents. Wait. 23 cure 1s, 10 cure 2s. Empty. So we can't even go around and see what's in the other pots? Nope, that's about it. This is just more storage area for the castle. Okay. I guess our job here is done. For the time being, we'll have to visit the basement sometime later. Okay, back to the main hall we go. Let's just check over here for the time being. What are you? Okay, so they're not budging from their position, so back into the throne room we go. Second floor. Anybody over here? Nope. Alright, moving further into the throne room. King's room. So the king's at his throne. We'll deal with the king in a moment. See if any secret passages that we need to know of. Nope. Okay, so I guess that's it. So what we're gonna need to do now is make sure everyone is fully... Because it looks like we're about to have another boss battle. Okay. Let's see if anyone needs an ether. I'll give one to Porum. And Alan can use this too. Alright, I guess we're good to go. CECIL, I'm happy you returned, Your Majesty. I see you've become Paladin, but I do not like that. That's not good, CECIL. King Baron? Baron? Who's that? Oh, I remember. He's the fool who refused to surrender. Oh, yes, and I took his place. You! Want to see the king? Don't worry, you'll see him soon enough. I'm not like Mylon, see? I'm surprised that he made it as one of the 4 Fiends of Elements. Then you are... Indeed, I am the Fiend of Order Kainatsu. Another big battle. Okay. And we're just gonna have to do it like this. First, let's beef up Yang. Since he's a fiend of water, he should be susceptible to lightning. Gathering the water. Well, we took big hits from that. The lit scared him. And he's hiding inside the shell now. Well, that was simple enough. As long as you got your lightning magic ready, Peanuts is a piece of cake. 4,000 GP from that fight and 1,100 experience. Palom gains a level. Learn Toad out of it. Porum gained a level. But no CECIL level. You imposter! You are gonna pay for putting me in that smelly joint. What? Sid! Ah, Cecil! Where's Rosa? She ran after you. Golbez took her. Golbez abused my airship and now Rosa. We must rescue her. Lead us to the airship. Who is this strange old man? What? How about yourself? I'm still young. Oh, please stop. Mr. Sid, this is Master Tella, a great sage. This is Yang, the karate master of Fable, and I'm Porum, a white wizard of Mysidia. Hi guys, that is my twin brother Palom. Yeah! I'm glad to meet you, sir. Well, he knows some manners. Where's the latest airship? Well, where nobody would suspect. We have no time. Oh, be quiet and follow me. I didn't expect you to defeat me, but this does not mean anything to this KAIN. So why don't you accompany me to the Dark World? Walls! It's locked. This one too. Palom! Porum! Thanks, dude. We love to be with all of you. What? You won't be stuck in a place like this. Please look after Cecil, Master Tella. Ready, Porum? Yes! Wait! No! Don't! Stone! Palom! Porum! What a rash thing to do. Heal! No effect. They become stoned by their will. Fools! An old man should fulfill his share first. Oh, children. I shall avenge. I'll avenge you. To the Enterprise. Wait for me, Golbez. Meanwhile... seems like Hinatsu has been defeated. About the last crystal, I know, but it is a problem. How about if we let Cecil get it for you? Cecil? We have Rosa. We can exchange her for the last crystal. That's an idea. We can do away with him then. I'll be the messenger. KAIN! KAIN! I'll show you that I'm better than your sweet Cecil. It's a surprise. They obviously didn't understand. What a surprise! Amazing! Let's go now, Enterprise! Here they come. Let's see the power of this Enterprise. Wait! White flag. For surrender? KAIN! You are alive. What do you think you're doing, KAIN? How is Rosa? Worried? If you want her back, get me the Crystal of Earth. Crystal of Earth? Of Taroya? Dirty slime. I'll exchange her with a crystal. The crystal of Rosa's life. You. Wake up, KAIN! That's all. Cecil, that KAIN. Sid, let's go to Taroya. When you want to get on an airship, move onto it and push A button. After it rises up in the air, you can move it by using a control pad. Watch the shadow to see where to land, but you can't land on forests, mountains, and deserts. Let's go to Taroya. It's the northwest. Okay, so we now have our airship, and now we can move freely across the world. But here's the thing, guys. Okay, so we can only land on the grasses, so... Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. See, okay, everyone still took some damage, so let's rest up in the inn. Only 50 GP, so let's give ourselves a good rest. Good night. We need to be fit as a fiddle for the next leg of our journey. Okay. Let's go. Alright, so here's what's gonna happen now. We're just going to do a last quick check. So Sid now joins us as the newest member of our party at starting level 20. Strength 21, agility 9, vitality 24 with wisdom and will of 5. 55 can attack 3 times with a base attack of 55. 80% chance to land with 13 defense, 30% chance to evade, 1% chance of magic defense. His equipment is a wooden mallet. He can equip a crossbow, but that's not his style. I'm not going to bother giving it to him. We'll give him a small cap for now, which bolsters his defense and magic defense by 1. A prisoner tunic. We'll give him a leather armor, which bolsters his defense by 1. Anything else? Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. We are gonna save, and I'm gonna copy over the save file as well, since we've made a lot of progress today. So Tella leaves off at level 24, Cecil at level 17. We raised 16 levels from his mage's class change. Sid starts off at level 20, and Miang's level 22. So, I think this would be a good time as any to call session for today, so we are going to... We're gonna call it, so let's just head back to our little level, to our regular bubble screen. Unload this. Alright everybody, well thank you very much for being part of today's RPG Capper stream. We made a lot of progress today, so we'll see about our next stream being sometime tomorrow, all things considered. It was good to have you all here. Queen Veronica, good to have you here. All the other viewers here, also good to have you here. And now, well, let's see, it's already past 4 where I am, so I've got to have to just now get... Yeah, good stream. Thanks very much. Appreciate it. So I do need to get in touch with my friend. She just needs, that I mentioned earlier, she just needs somebody just to talk to right now for some emotional support. She's going through some rough patches right now, but I'll just first have us raid over to another channel in the meantime. So let me just see who's on. Okay, so we have our friend Ustra Ahazu. We are going to give him a good raid. Okay, so let's take a look. So Ustra Ahazu. Alright, so we have the raid all set up for Ustra Ahazu, and say hi to me, say hi to him when you get there, and I'm just gonna say it off by saying, alright. See you all next stream on RPG Capper. Take care and have a good day, everybody. Goodbye.
Two. RPG Capper! Y'all Queen Veronica, good to see you too.